This card shows Kasey Khane with Farmers Insurance as the primary sponsor. Farmers Insurance was a sponsor for Kasey Khane from 2012 to 2017 when Kasey Khane was racing the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s last season in the NASCAR Cup Series was in 2017. His best finish of the season came at the Daytona 500, where he had the pole and finished in 5th. And 5th at Texas Motor Speedway. He would capture 2 more poles during that season, one at the July Daytona race where he finished 32nd due to an accident. Dale would also win his final pole for the fall Talladega race where he would finish 7th. Dale Jr. won 6 races at Talladega during his career. He is now with NBC covering the NASCAR races. He has also been heavily involved with getting North Wilkesboro Speedway back. September of 1996 was the last race at North Wilkesboro, where Jeff Gordon would win the race. After this race, the Speedway reopened a couple of times before being reopened once again this year. It was announced that racing would return in August, that NASCAR would return to this track for the All-Star race on May 21st, 2023. The Craftsman Truck Series will also be racing there on May 20th, 2023. I think that this is the racetrack that I'm most excited for on next year's schedule. Chase Elliott finished in 2nd place at the Bass Pro Shops night race on Saturday, September 17th. This was the final race in the round of 16 for the playoffs. Chase Elliott is currently 1st in the playoff standings. Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch were eliminated from the playoffs. The next race is on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Texas Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch was eliminated from the NASCAR Cup playoffs on Sunday at Bristol Motor Speedway. His night would end with a blown engine on lap 270. This is his 2nd blown engine in the round of 16 as his engine gave out in the first playoff race at Darlington. This is a Kasey Khane Race Kings card. This card is hard to find as it is short printed. I'm not sure why Panini decided to short print all the Race Kings for 2017 Donruss Racing. The Race Kings Rated Rookies in blue back 1984 retro variations are part of the base set, but are very hard to pull. Maybe this is why the product is widely available and is fairly cheap to buy. Kurt Busch did not race at Bristol on Saturday. It is not known if Kurt Busch will race again this season. Kurt Busch plans on driving next year as long as he is permitted health-wise. Ty Gibbs filled in for him once again. Gibbs would finish 35th after steering problems knocked him out of the race. Tyler Reddick had a good season with wins at Road America and the Indianapolis Road Course. Reddick finished 25th at the Bristol night race on Saturday after having to deal with damage from a crash. This would end his playoff run as he failed to advance to the round of 12 by 7 points. His next race is on Sunday at Texas Motor Speedway. This card is part of the 2017 base set as one of the Cup Chase cards. Kyle holds a record 102 Xfinity Series wins for his career. He has no plans to race in that series ever again. I believe that this record of 102 wins in that series will never be broken. Last week it was announced that he would be racing for Richard Childress Racing in the 8 car for the 2023 season. Well, that is the rumor that is floating around. Joey Logano would finish 27th at Bristol. He would not finish the race due to suspension problems. He did advance to the round 12 and currently sits in 2nd place in points. Dan Kirkpatrick is no longer in NASCAR. This card shows their sponsor is Nature's Bakery. Here's a rundown of how that sponsorship played out with a breach of contract claim filed by Stuart Haas Racing in 2017. This is a statement by Nature's Bakery. Nature's Bakery signed a 3-year deal to support Danica Patrick starting in 2016, but terminated its contract based on the lack of return on investment and a conflict of interest due to Patrick's continued support of Six-Star Pro Nutrition. Storehouse Racing promised Nature's Bakery 4 times the return on its $50 million annual sponsorship. Last season, Patrick finished 24th in the NASCAR Cup Series standings. This statement was given in early 2017. In May 2017, they agreed on a sponsorship for 4 races. What I could find, it was for the 2017 season. These race sponsorships will be split between Danica Patrick and Haas driver Clint Bowyer. In the end, Nature's Bakery claimed that Patrick was not upholding her part of the sponsorship and would not gain much in return from Patrick for the nearly $50 million annual investment. That is why they terminated the contract after 1 year and the lawsuit was filed. She no longer races from what I could find. Thanks for watching.